What up, folks? Buzzing around online here, killing time. Old Nancy, she's a trip. Well, it says there's two of you snug in there. Can't tell from the likes. Jim Dunn, what up? Where are you at? New York City? Oh, three, what's up? Oh, I'm sorry, Stormy. Every once in a while you gotta put up with him to get his paychecks. I'm sitting somewhere. At least I'm in Texas. That's a good thing. They say there's storms supposed to be coming. A little wind picking up. Rocking the truck a little bit. Maybe I'll sleep good through it all. I can hope. Steering wheels are good to lean on. Y'all chat me up now. What y'all want to talk about? I understand the rolling and listening. That's what I was doing today. Thinking about cutting way back on this YouTube stuff. Go back to how it was in the beginning, where I did make a few videos once in a while. Do a live stream every blue moon. Regain some time for me. Cal, what's going on with you? But I'd figure I'd come on tonight and see if anybody wanted to actually engage and converse. Damn, I've been here 3 hours already. Cal's up there in the northern part wishing for snow. I hear you. I'm watching little videos. Yeah, I think I'm in the right door. I'm in a door. Cal had called me earlier, and I was telling him I'm on the right building, and it says Suite 100. I got a Suite 200, a Suite 200, and a Suite 150 at the other end. There ain't no 100. It seemed like I was here a couple years ago, and I think this is the place I was at. Can't remember. So I'll park up here, and when people start showing up in the morning, I'll find out if I'm right or not. We shall see. In the meantime, I'll sit back and watch for this storm to blow in. They're talking about wind and hail and all kinds of nasties. Oh, goodness. Y'all better make for some conversation, or I'll be thinking about bed for long. Watched the video last night. Something you don't hear much about, and it was an old one. You know, it was old footage turned into a video where they had found Noah's Ark, which I remember quite a while back. They said they found it up on this mountain, and when they went to look at it, it slid off into this deep creek, into something they couldn't get it out of. Yeah, I'm parked where I can watch you come in. What up, Sea Hill? Tanner, howdy. So I watched another one last night. They got pretty into detail on it. And it turns out that Turkey, the country Turkey, and that's where it's at, they recognized it as Noah's Ark. I was like, huh. You don't see that much on TV or news or anywhere. It's amazing how the powers to be want to keep any facts held down about our Savior. Well, Jim Dunn, I'm happy for you, brother. And you one of them vices the good Lord decided you didn't need. Now you need to open up your heart and open up your mind and see what else he'll chase out of your life. Zach, what's up with you? Joshua, how do? No, not necessarily, Jim Dunn. But he might be able to take it away where you're not bouncing off the walls without your medication. You'd be amazed. You know, people don't understand that when we say by his stripes we were healed, we were. When Jesus went to the cross, he took on all of our ailments. He took it all on. So all you have to do is believe in your heart that you are healed, and you'll be healed. Unfortunately, we don't live in a world today where we have that kind of faith. If you had the faith of a mustard seed, you could tell that mountain to go jump in the ocean. And people don't even understand what that means anymore. I'm as guilty as everybody else on not having enough faith. So, JJ, what's up? Well, I must have missed a comment there. It skipped over. What's that got to do with oversized loads? And I seen the comment about they had missed it because of scheduling. Long white line. You like that, did you? Well, mom time's always good. Oh, in the Dallas area, Dallas Fort Worth area. Well, that's a good deal. Don't overdo it this time. Read the book and give them what they want. No more, no less. Give them what they want. But I never heard of anybody failing for giving them too much. Yeah, that's what I heard. It's supposed to be a storm blowing through here. I'll sleep through it. I don't care. Well, that's good, Joshua. No, Jim Dunn, I didn't. I really don't worry about keeping track of where all the wrecks are across the country. There's too damn many of them. Yeah, it's all in the setup. What up, Michael? Oh, yeah. Usually the thing that messes you up is your nerves. All them backup that's all in your setup. And you know, if you get a bad setup, you did it to yourself. So before you start backing up, stop and think, can I do anything here right now to correct my setup? A lot of times there's a little something you can do. Cut the wheel this way or that way and pull forward more. You have back up farther, but that ain't all bad. That usually gives you time to get in line with where you want it. I've had to do that my own self out here in everyday trucking. Oops, I lost track of where that was. Let me pull up some more. Now, why wouldn't you take your CDL test in an automatic? Ain't nothing wrong with automatics. Like everything else, you got to learn your equipment. You should take your CDL test in whatever you've been driving to practice for it. Well, if you've been practicing in an automatic, then you should know what to expect out of it. And so should the testers. Well, that's the old school way, Josh. I don't know about these modern day tests. Well, that ain't unusual in a tanker or in a dump. Rather, I'm sorry. Uh-huh. Yeah. Some trainers ain't good. Yeah, severe thunderstorm watch. I'm sitting here waiting to watch it. Where's that? Well, that's true enough, Cal. But once again, it's a matter of what you've been driving. If all you've been driving is an automatic, then you deserve that restriction. If you don't want that restriction, be driving something else. Won't be long and all these companies are going to be automatic. It'll save them a lot of money. And they can get their students on the road by themselves quicker. About 10 when it's coming down your way or up this way. Two years, huh? Should have been over here with this company 3.5. I didn't know they made automatic 18 speed. 10s, 13s, what I've heard of. Well, I reckon that's a congratulations then for you. Personally, I think you ought to be able to drive both of them. But if you haven't been trained to drive anything but an automatic, you need to be stuck on your automatic. It's hard to argue with her thinking there. Well, the only real difference is you're limiting your jobs if you get that little automatic sticker on your CDL. If you got the manual, you can drive an automatic, but if you got the automatic, you can't drive a manual. And I think anybody that's looking at long-term trucking should be able to drive either or. It ain't the way it's broke in. It's your driving. Well, Zach, that's for you. You might be able to control it better with your standard. But if you know how to drive your automatic, you can control it pretty damn good with it too. You just have to learn your equipment. I can't preach that enough, people. Learn your equipment. Well, you keep working at it, you'll get it. Normally, upshifting is 1 RPM and downshifting is different RPM. Your upshifting should not be changing RPMs on you that drastically. Not trying to be mean, but check the operator. Don't be blaming the truck and the transmission. Stop and say, am I doing something wrong? What am I doing different? And I'll tell you now, any driver that's been out here any amount of time that's worth his salt, he'll tell you it's going to take him several miles to get to know his truck, his new truck. And every truck is a little bit different, which is why I tell you get to know your equipment. If I go from this truck into Michael's truck, I have to get to know Michael's truck. It's not this truck. It's not going to be the same. If I get into a 10-speed, I have to learn that 10-speed. If I get from that 10-speed into another 10-speed, same truck, same year, same everything, it's still going to be its own truck. Just like we're different individuals, trucks are different too. So you have to get to know each and every truck that you drive. They're all going to have their own little quirks and stuff. You better be careful with that, Zach. Oh, I did some rookie nonsense. And yeah, I know you hear a lot of the old truckers say it too. It's just nonsense, JJ. If you got your ass planted behind the steering wheel and you're hauling freight behind you, you're a truck driver. It don't matter if you're wearing cowboy boots, tennis shoes, barefooted, automatic, or manual, or a damn spaceship. Don't get me started. That kind of nonsense riles me up. Seen a thing quite a while back. It actually got me kicked out of a trucker group a few years ago. They're talking about waitresses and real truck drivers tip at least 30%. The real waitresses would earn it. your nonsense just because she was cute that you should leave her extra money as a crock of bull. I have to work to earn my money. She needs to work to earn hers. And it got heated after that. Yeah, just so y'all know, I'm slowing down on these live streams if you ain't noticed. Warwick, what's up, my brother? Frozen screen, huh? Warwick got mad and body slammed his tablet the other night. And now he's waiting to replace it. I think he was a little bit too deep in the barley and it made him mad. Thought that day cab was racing that four-wheeler there for a minute. Did you get your shirt, Warwick? I got a survey from your postal service. I gave them great reviews. I told them they did good. They got your coffee mug there and didn't break it. All right, Zach, take it easy, brother. Would turn it around, reverse it, but there's a hill in front of me, and I see the cars coming from both sides, and they get lost in what you would see there, so you wouldn't see it. Wonder why the lights in this parking lot ain't coming on. They're on everywhere else. Well, that's bad, JJ. You get up by the crack of noon and then you got to take a nap. My, oh, my. Well, if I'm at the right place, I think these folks show up around 6 o'clock in the morning. maybe 7. Up at 8:45. Well, I wish I could sleep that late. What'd you do? Get up on the wrong side of the bed and fall? I told you to get up on the other side. Well, that's why they have JJ's bed up against the wall so he can't get up on the wrong side. Oh no, they ain't got nothing here. They're locked up tighter than a drum. Why? It ain't their fault that I decided to come in here. They have their hours of operation. And it's up to the driver when he comes in. If I come in and have to spend 14 hours here, that's my fault, not their fault. But I'm old school. I am prepared for any situation. Oh, my company don't force me to do shit. You don't know me very well, do you? You start trying to force this old man and you're liable to not like the results. And they have tried some of their little games. It didn't go over well. All they can do to force is to force me to go to another company. Well, it seems like I remember that office over there. I think I'm in the right place. Fred, what up? That's how they are, Cal. That's part of that stuff where I tell you to be aware of your surroundings. And usually that's for your safety. Anymore, they all want to walk around staring at their phone. They ain't got a clue. Walk through a puddle. And then get mad. How dare that truck stop allow there to be a puddle there? They had a deal on the news quite a year or so ago. They've shown all these people in the city staring at their phones and walk right into traffic. Oh, I'm over here around the Fort Worth area, the Dallas Fort Worth area. It has another name, but it's still Dallas Fort Worth. Cracks me up how they have these little places like this right in the mix of a big city and then tell you, oh, we're not Fort Worth. We're not Dallas. We're such and such. All right. Can you see a division between the two of you? Oh, well, that's Maple Street. This side is us. Gotcha. I don't know how they turned out. See, Hill. Howdy, Michael. Oh, I love Texas. Well, of course, if he cussed up Storm, that'll let you know he was really upset. And there ain't no need in writing a book. Hell, nobody reads anymore. I'd have to make a YouTube about it. Oh, wait, I did. It's called Simple Living with Papa Joe. And people still don't go back and watch the old videos. Okay, I'll take your word for that, Alvin. Watching my GPS, it just spinning around. It don't know what to do. I'm by an airport. Oh, you don't want to come out here anymore? Oh, it was a wide variety of stuff. Yeah, you don't want to come out here. I went off this road so bad you wouldn't believe it. Oh yeah, the truck drivers out here is as bad as the four wheelers anymore. And some of them, you can watch them up in front of you, know they're fixing to do something stupid. Then they do. Then they want to get online and talk like they're an old vet, and they ain't got a clue. Like that one the other night. I've been driving for 7 years. Really? Wow, I'm impressed. Oh, there's always been a division in the drivers. Always has been. And it ain't just in the trucking industry, it's in the country, period. All the powers to be do not want us to get along. And too many people are falling for it. If you'll just listen to the politicians and the media, they want us racially divided. They want us class warfare. I mean, it's ridiculous.
In 200 feet, turn left on South Royal Lane.
I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna sit right here for several more hours, thank you. And I ain't gonna drive over that hill when I leave anyway. I'm going that way, and then that way, and then that way. Computers. Okay, Cal, you tell him, buddy.
In 200 feet, turn left on South Royal Lane.
I have a shut up button for her. Look at there, now I don't have to hear. Grandma don't even want to be out here no more. Wouldn't be so bad if the old woman to ride with me. Give me somebody to pick on. Let her flirt with me. Smack her dog around. She done rode around enough herself. She don't want riding one of these no more. Good night, Fred. I'm about to follow you. Well, Grandma can drive. Don't think she can't. But why would she run over her paycheck? A little more breeze picking up. All right, Hill, take it easy. I'm over here around the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Watching the traffic roll by. Been mostly local trucks. Few road trucks. Oh, gotta be New York City area. They just overpacked big time. Overcrowded. Ridiculous. That ain't no place for a big truck. Seen on TV the other day. Didn't watch a whole lot of it. They've now passed some law in New York City or in New York State, I guess. But it's mostly New York City, where you can't idle more than 2 or 3 minutes. And nowadays, that you can go by and capture on your phone these people idling and send it into a special place, and they get fined, and you get like 20 or 25% of the fine. So there's people going around all the time. They claim that it's for the clean air and all that, but they're starting to make a living at going around finding vehicles idling, filming them, taping them, sending them in. I'm like, there's some more of your division. Chicago's a piece of cake. Cincinnati ain't too bad. Y'all evidently ain't drove that East Coast very much. It'll make you want to get back over there into Chicago or Cincinnati. Y'all remember this is Easter weekend. It'd be nice if y'all join me Sunday morning for a word and fellowship together on Easter. Chicago ain't that bad. All right, Michael, what are you reading on the internet? Well, New Jersey ain't much bigger than a postage stamp. You barely got room to turn around in that state. I think New Jersey is the one they let you in for free and they charge you to leave. That always cracked me up. Oh, goodness. What up, Scott? You barely caught me. I'm fixing to get off here. Oh, we're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Would you over there and slap shit out of your dog for me? No, it ain't PA I'm thinking of. All right, Mark, take it easy. All right, Cal. Good night. No, I ain't been to Wisconsin in forever. Well, maybe where you're talking about, that might be so, Michael, but that ain't where I'm talking about. Where I'm talking about, it ain't going into PA. Going into Virginia or West Virginia, or not West Virginia, but somewhere over there. One thing flashing that green a lot, ain't it? The wrong kind of green. No, they can't completely take over. They might take over a lot of the road trucking, but they can't navigate the cities and stuff. So you're going to always have to have humans get in there to make the final delivery. Good night. Why do they scare you? You ain't even seen one. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Well, people don't realize it, or drivers don't realize it. We're just being guinea pigs, testing out their systems and perfecting it for them. That's what all this nonsense is on these trucks with this lane departure and this following and all that nonsense. All we're doing is helping them perfect a system that's going to take our jobs. And most drivers don't even realize it. Worse yet, they don't even care. Then you try telling some of them and it goes right over their head. They think you're full of shit. Oh, there's a lot of robots around, man. And with the way some of their Walmart workers are, they need robots. And I'm talking about in their warehouses. It gets plumb ridiculous in there. I heard them talking the other day on a news deal about Walmart. They're talking about Walmart's getting it set up where they produce their own milk. And they have Walmart trucks that haul feed into them dairies. Sandra, howdy. Then they got the Walmart owns the dairy. And Walmart trucks haul the milk from the dairy to the refinery or whatever they call it. Walmart owns that. Then Walmart trucks hauls it to the DC. And they're like, Walmart's got too much control. Well, no shit. And you're not going to stop them. Old Barney thinks he will. He ain't going to stop them. They're only going to keep growing. Yep. Oh, these planes don't keep me awake all night. Because they're not very far overhead. I don't know if y'all can hear them or not. Hopefully my fan back there would drown them out where I don't hear them. Goat Bob, what are you doing, buddy? That's a fact, Michael. They've been dumbing us down for quite a while. Actually, since back in the 60s. They want you smart enough to do a minimum labor job and not smart enough to question authority. That's a fact, Bob Bell. That's what I was saying. They can't have them do everything. They're going to need us for part of it. Well, I don't know about the scope, Bob. Me and you going to be out of it by the time that gets in here good and thick. Younger generation's going to have to do it. And there ain't too many of them that want to do the manual labor that's involved with LTL. I'm talking to a guy down my way. He got a half a dozen trucks. And that's one of the problems he's having. That's reefers. So doing food storage as it is. And he's having issues finding anybody that'll do it. Yep. They want quantity, not quality. That's part of the problems I have with the industry. Part of the problems I have right here. I've seen some of the drivers they're bringing in here. I'm not impressed. They can talk about wanting to be a preferred carrier all they want. You're going to only be as good as your people are. And when you just hire whatever you can hire, which is what the trucking industry is turning into, you're not going to be a preferred carrier. I've only got a few more years left, if that. Me and Grandma's working on a plan. I wouldn't miss it for a minute, dude. These people that holler, oh, you've been in it so long, you've got diesel in your blood. You'll miss it. No, I won't. And I have a good filtering system. I can filter that diesel out of my blood. All right, folks, we've been on here an hour. I'm going to call it quits. I appreciate y'all coming in. At least some of y'all hit the like button. Everybody that's been in didn't. Imagine that. Y'all remember, God loves you. So do I. Y'all have a great evening now. Good night.